Welcome everybody, I won the go. Oh sweet. I'm King Tink and we're playing some Magic Online with a Jancast build of Naya Stompy. Let's have a look at this opening hand. That's not ideal, is it? I'll keep it just because this is a jank build. We don't know what's going to happen with it. Could be interesting. Alright, so kick us off. We're going to go tapped game trail. Oh, I do have a mountain. Sweet. I forgot I had a mountain. Didn't notice that. So we won't go tap game trail. We'll go game trail into a tune. We'll fetch us up a... Ooh, let's see. Probably a plains, because plains is the only thing that requires me to have... Well, white is the only thing that requires me to have double of any color for the always watching that's kicking around in this deck. So turn 2, which we're going to have in a second. Apparently they're playing a pretty slow deck. Oh, sweet. Alright. Things just got good. So we're going to play an Inspiring Vantage, so it comes in untapped. We're going to tap it, tap that. Blood Rage Brawler. I have to discard a card. We'll discard the Mountain, because we don't want to discard anything else, really. Let's see. So next turn we're going to play the Plains, then Ronus, assuming Blood Rage lives out the turn, which he probably won't actually. But if he does, we'll play Ronus, get in with the Blood Rage. Oh, there's the Blood Rage dead. Okay. So now, change of plans. We're going to play Evolving Wilds, crack it. And, another Always Watching, really? So we're going to crack that. We'll fetch out... We've got double red on the field. Only got one green. We've got another plains in hand, so we'll go forest tapped. We're just going to pass turn because there's nothing I can do. Really wish they hadn't killed that. Oh, we got some Teamer energy going on, so I assume we're dealing with a Teamer Marvel deck, just because that's the only thing that makes any sense for the situation. Another land is not what we needed there. Alright. So we'll play the untapped plains, and I guess we just try to stop them from using the Servant for mana and exile it. There's no point in playing Ronus because he can't swing until we get a 4 or more power board, weapon on the board, creature on the board, which Blood Rage is our only real option without always watching. So yeah, that's not a good situation for us to be in. It wasn't a great opening hand, so this is probably not going to be good. Here comes Will of Virtuoso. Okay. Brings him up to 5 energy. I assume next turn he's probably going to drop his Aetherworks. Let's see, what do we get on the draw? Shock. That's actually not bad, because what we can do is play that tapped, go to Deck and Stone the Will of Virtuoso. In response, he's going to spend some of his energy to create Thopters in most... Yeah, there we go. So he creates Thopter, which he can only afford to create one. So now we shock the Thopter. And he is back to square one, no creatures on the board. Of course, he does now have 2 killer clues, so he can, if he doesn't have that, if he doesn't have the Aetherworks Marvel, he can dig for it, which is probably what he's doing. And we're still in the same boat of oh, he's really digging. Second clue cracked. A Tomb of Aether, getting that energy back up. He's already played a land per turn, so that's got to be the end of his turn. Alright, what do we get on the draw? Always Watching! That isn't great, but it will maybe help us in the long run, maybe. We're going to keep these lands up and just hope he thinks that this is a removal spell of some sort in our hand, because you can see how many cards we've got in our hand. He's got 7, which... Rogue Refiner! Apparently he's not playing around removal, or he just doesn't care if I do have removal, because Rogue Refiner's good for the mid-range game, but mostly it's enters the battlefield triggers that it wants. Kita's City. Oh, that's That's not a great draw for us. Really not in this situation. However, we will play it. Then I'm just going to empty out my hand and bring out Ronus and pass the turn. If we don't get something good on the draw, we can always tap Key to the City, make Ronus unblockable for the turn, even though he can't attack, and hope to get something good by leaving, when we have our next upkeep, we can leave 2 mana back and draw 2 cards instead of 1. He's getting a good hand going, I guarantee. He clearly hasn't found his Aetherworks Marvel yet, because he would have played it if he had. What's he doing? So 6 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana on board. So he can do whatever, almost whatever he wants. I mean, he's short of hard casting an Ulamog if he's drawn into those. I'm just assuming he's running Aetherworks Marvel. What is this? Choose up to 2k creatures until your next turn. Okay. This is... I didn't even notice he played a Plains. Okay, and now I'm not sure what he's doing. So I've never seen Tamiyo in an Aetherworks Marvel deck. So is he playing Aetherworks Marvel? Aetherworks Marvel is the only thing that makes sense, because the rest of this build is very Aetherworks. Okay. That's not good. So we're going to tap, make Ronus unblockable, discard Ronus to that, pass the turn. Because then on our upkeep next turn we can pay 2 mana for the second ability to draw an extra card. And Ronus just isn't good. On the upside, if we draw into a Topplegeist, we now have Delirium going on, so we can always tap down stuff constantly. Chandra, okay, he's running a heavy Planeswalker build by the looks of it. He's gonna exile top card. If he doesn't want to play it, he's gonna do 2 damage to my face, which he is gonna play it. He's probably trying to get that NG up for when he does find the marble, and also that gives him an extra mana, which now he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana on board. So one more turn, if he has an untapped land, he can hard cast an Ulamog. Actually, you can already hard cast an Ulamog because of Chandra's +1 to add mana. So this is, yeah, we're in a bad shape here. There's no way I'm coming back from this, I don't think. Turn 8. This is going way too long for my liking. Upkeep. Yes, we do want to pay for that. We get a Toppergeist. Okay. Right. So, I'm going to play Topplegeist. When it enters the field, we're going to tap down his Servant of the Conduit. Oh, we need to place that on the stack, target the creature, then we can OK it. Then we're going to tap this for red, that for white. Honored Crop Captain comes down on an Always Watching to be a 4 power or more, which will allow us to swing with our Ronus, who has Vigilance, so that's nice. You know what? I want that Chandra dead, because that's his... He's got a mana producer there. So we're going to take out the Chandra. Because there's no way he can stop me, really. Yeah, okay. Triggered ability on his upkeep. Yes, I forgot about that. Alright, so we're going to tap down the Servant, because that keeps his mana down a little bit. And if he wants to swing with the Rogue Refiner, he can go ahead. I've got plenty of... Well, I've got Ronus to block him, which would be a good thing, because he can't swing through Ronus. Oh, for Chandra, 3 damage to target creature. He's gonna take out the Honored Crop Captain. Yes, he is. Okay. However, that doesn't really stop it, because I can always use Ronus' second ability to give Topplegeist +2 and Trample. which works out very much in my favour, because then I can still turn on Ronus with that ability. Let's see what we get on the draw. Is he just playing, like... This is 4 colours so far. Just 4 colour, like... Planeswalkers? That's the only thing I can possibly think of as... Oh, he used... Tamiyo's... Oh, no. Don't think he used anything, Tamiyo. Or he might have just done something. Let's see. Oh, right. I can't do anything about blocking right now. Okay. So we take another 3 from the Rogue Refiner, and he gets to draw a card. Lucky him. Oh, we got... Oh, from Nissa. Jesus! He has got a lot of stuff going on. Just so many Planeswalkers. So many oaths. Well, 2 oaths, which I guess... 1 oath is too many oaths. Oh, that's glorious. Alright. So we can do this. We'll play this. So when he comes down on the Always Watching, he'll be a 4 power or more. Ronus can attack. Ronus and Topplegeist will be flying, indestructible, and death touch. I mean... And also Vigilance, obviously, from the Always Watching. Which renders the... Oh, he's going to Harness Lightning that. Oh, that sucks. There's no way for me to stop that. Alright. He's got plenty of freaking energy kicking around. I guess we just... I mean, like, at the end of the day... there's not much we could have done about that. Like, even if we'd have used Ronus' ability to give Topplegeist... unblock a 4/2, he would have just Harnessed Lightning that, and he'd have been all good. He's getting in with 6 damage. Drawing more cards, wow. This is... Generally speaking, this deck aims to have the game wrapped up turn 5, ideally. Oh, things are just getting worse and worse and worse and bad and terrible and just not good. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Get your clue. He's gone through 10 more cards than me, but I haven't seen... Oh, that's... not useful. Okay, so what do we do here? I think we go... Ronus can't be blocked. Discard the Bloodlust. Because then we can leave 2 back on the upkeep. Tap 3, Ronus' ability on Topplegeist. Hope he... Oh, there's his answer. He's got an answer for it. Harness Lightning the Topplegeist. Jeez. That's the 3rd Harness Lightning of the game. Well, let's just pass the turn, because I've got no response. Yeah. Glorybringer! Wow, okay. And we're just dead. Alright, let's concede this. Begin sideboarding. Alright. I mean, we didn't see an Aetherworks Marvel, so it's hard to know what to side in. He's got Harness for Lightning as his removal. I can only assume he's going to side in more removal. So we're going to bring in 2 Blossoming Defenses, go down 2 Attunes. He's playing Glorybringer. So maybe we go down an Odrich and an Always Watching to bring in Thalia, so that when he does play Glorybringer, it comes in tapped. He got super lucky on drawing all 3. Well, not lucky. He manipulated his draw to hell and back. Alright, this looks pretty keepable. I'm gonna keep it. Because hopefully we draw more lands, but hopefully we draw a lot of stuff, really. We're going to play Inspiring Vantage. We're going to tap with one, play a Topplegeist, and pass the turn to him. He's going to attune. That makes sense. Alright, what we get? Another Topplegeist! Wow, that's really sucky. Alright, that's about the one thing we did not want on the draw there. We'll play a Topplegeist. We'll get in with Topplegeist. On his upkeep, we'll just pass the turn. Alright, that's a tapped land, so we're now up to 3 lands, but we can't cast Ronus because we don't have it untapped. However, this does mean if we get an untapped land, we can Ronus, then we've got 2 turns really to find an untapped land, because we can Ronus next turn, then the turn after that Aldrich comes down, and though that doesn't turn Ronus on, Ronus can't attack, the Topplegeists all get Death Touch and Indestructible throughout combat, which is good. Plus having 3 threats in the air, not bad. Okay, so he's tapped down. We're not going to waste the Deccan Stone on that. We're just going to shock his Tireless Tracker. Move to combat. Probably should have gone ahead and played Ronus, but we didn't want to be taking 3 damage off that Tireless Tracker at least, because he can play a land this turn, as I'm sure he will. Then crack a clue, make it 4 damage. And if he's playing freaking always Evolving Wilds, that makes things ugly really quick. Alright, so he's got 3 out of 4 of his cards. There's Whirl of Virtuoso. Probably wishing I had that shock in my hand now. However, what can we do? That's a tapped land. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is... What are we gonna do? We're gonna play Ronus now. So we bring down Ronus. By attack, he creates a Thopter. I lose a Topplegeist, but I'm not that concerned about losing a Topplegeist. So creates 1 Thopter, spends some of his energy that he can't use if he does find his Aetherworks Marble, which again, I'm just assuming he's running Aetherworks Marble. I'm not sure what he's doing. It just could be 5-color good stuff. But we play Ronus, we lose a Topplegeist to his blocker, but then next turn we bring down Aldrich Lunarch Marshal, move to combat, the Topplegeists get Indestructible and Death Touch, so that if he does find a way to create, well, he's bound to create more energy. These sort of decks, yeah, there's more energy, okay. But he doesn't have enough mana up to use a Harness Lightning. So, probably get in with the Whirl of Virtuoso. No? He's leaving it up as a blocker. Okay, so this turn, he can't Harness Lightning me. So, now we play Aldrich. He can still create Thopters, but it's not that important anymore that he can create Thopters, because my Topplegeists are now indestructible. So we move to combat, swing with both the Topplegeists. He creates, I'm guessing he's going to create a Thopter and chump it, just to keep down the damage, because eventually, like, this 2 damage a turn is a clock. It's not a fast clock, but it's a clock. Oh, he chooses not to do anything, alright. So, next turn, we'll see what we get on the draw, and what he does on his turn, because he could remove my Aldrich. If he removes my Aldrich, things go south pretty badly. But if he doesn't remove my Aldrich, next turn I can buff Aldrich up to a 5/3 before combat and swing in with a team of flying Death Touch Indestructibles Which he'll have to create Bopters to block, because it will be lethal. Time free for Tamiyo. That doesn't leave enough up for removal, so he's gonna. They don't untap during their controller's next untap phase, so he's gonna tap down the 2 that can do lethal. Yeah. Okay. That was a pretty good play. Tamiyo. It's a bit of a spanner in the works, but we're still going to get in with the Toppelgeists, which keeps him on the back foot here. We drew a shock. Okay. So, what we're going to do is... Can I not shock Tamiyo? I honestly thought I could shock Tamiyo. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's how that works. So we take out Tamiyo. Then we're gonna white something. Deckenstone on the Whirler. So if he wants to block, he has to spend energy to block, which he will. Which also means he now can't make his Bristling Hydra hex-proof. Until he creates more energy, which I'm sure he won't have a problem doing. We're going to move to combat. Beginning of combat. Everyone gets flying, indestructible, and good stuff. Get in for 2 in the air. And pass it back. Really not much we can do. If we draw a key to the city, that could be good. Because then we can discard the Ronus that's in our hand. Unless, if he exiles the Ronus that we got on the field, we can just play the Ronus we've got in our hand. I'm expecting some removal from him, because otherwise he's dead. Or maybe a second Tamiyo? I mean, I don't know what he's got going on. Is that... Nahiri, exile. There he goes. He's going to exile Ronus. Which he thinks is going to keep him alive. Which, it's not. Because... Oh, wait, I can't... Oh. Yeah, I can cast Ronus, but I can't use Ronus's ability in the same turn, because it costs 3 mana to cast Ronus, and then 3 mana to use his ability. There's just... there's no way for me to do that. However, Odrich will gain flying, which is useful. Okay. That's interesting. So what we're going to do... He's got enough mana up for an incited... for a Harness Lightning, which he's probably going to use. So we're going to play Ronus. Then I think we keep the Bloodlust Insider in our hand. Does he have a response to that stack? No, he doesn't. Alright, so we're going to get in... At... No, okay. Undo. Undo. Okay, so we're going to send those two... That's a problem. Okay, so we do... Actually, here we can only exile tapped creatures, I believe. Ronus isn't going to be tapped, unless, of course, he has another Tamiyo, and he can tap it down. So let's... He can exile Odrich, but that's... not relevant. What did he do? He just took it. He didn't block at all. Okay. I expected him to try and keep that alive. Apparently he's not that concerned. He's only got 2 energy, so if he is playing Marvel, he's got a lot of ways to go before he can spin it. But he does have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana on board, which, not a hard cast Nulamog. Oh, he just scoops it up. Alright, game 3. I'm pretty happy with how that went, so we're just going to run it back the same. Alright, apparently he's taking a wild sideboard. Alright, here we go. Game 3, what have we got? What have we got? I'm still not sure what exactly his deck is. It seems to just be like 4-color good stuff, I guess? Because 2 games and we haven't seen a single Aetherworks Marvel, even though it seems exactly like an Aetherworks Marvel deck. I don't think it's an Aetherworks Marvel deck, because otherwise we would have seen an Aetherworks Marvel. Surely. Just seems to be value, really. He's not gonna do anything? Okay. Alright, so that's a good turn 2 play that we just drew there. So we're gonna play a Fortified Village tapped, skip the turn. That way, on our next turn we play the Inspiring Vantage, which will be untapped, and on a Crop Captain. Gonna play a Servant. We're not gonna remove it this time. Just because I want my mana. Okay, that's another untapped mana, which means that we can actually go Game Trail, show him a mountain, then tap for white, tap for red, on a Crop Captain. Then we skip the turn, let him do whatever he wants to do. Spend 4, Chandra of Torture Defiance. Minusing 3 to kill my Honor Crop Captain. And if he wants to do that, that's fine. Whatever. Let's see. What do we get on the draw? Another Declaration. We've now got 3 Decking Stones in our hands, so we're going to play that. I feel like we've got to use the Decking Stone. Just because otherwise it's complete freaking waste. Oh, I just zoomed. Okay, so we're going to do that. Then we're going to do that. Decking Stone. Give him his clue. At least now he's limited on his mana again. If we'd have Decking Stoned his guy last turn, we'd have had a bit of better luck. And now he can increase his mana with Chandra, which he's going to use, otherwise he'd use the other plus ability. Glorybringer! He's going to swing, exert, take out my Topplegeist. Though that's actually... I wouldn't exert if I was him, I'd just swing. Oh, he is going to exert. And now it doesn't untap, which gives me a vast advantage, because now I can do more stuff. But I think for the most, we're just going to play Topplegeist. Sure, target the Glory Brown. It's not going to do anything. I think we do exile it this turn. I was considering exiling it next turn. But did I tap that for green? Undo, undo, undo. Why have I got so much mana tapped? Okay. Right, apparently I'm just floating a red. So we're gonna do that. Yeah. Then we'll pass the turn back. Next turn we can drop Odrich. Oh, apparently he's got something else he's doing. Another Glorybringer! Okay. He's gonna swing, exert, take out the Topplegeist. So we're gonna play a Topplegeist. Yeah, you're not the only one who can play the same creature over and over again, mate. And then we're gonna Decking Stone the Glorybringer. He gets another clue, which he's probably not too upset about. And yeah. Problem is that Chandra is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He's added more mana. Does he have another? If he has another Glorybringer, okay, that's. I was gonna say if he has another Glorybringer, that's just not fair. Servant of the Conduit, ramping up his energy. He can now create a flying blocker at will, which does make things difficult for me. Bloodlust Inciter. Okay, so we're going to take a turn out to play Bloodlust. I have my reasonings, and those reasonings... We're not going to swing because he's just going to create a Fopter if I do. So there's no point in me swinging. We're going to pass the turn. Not going to swing. The next turn we're going to drop Odrich. Tap the Bloodlust to give Odrich haste, so he doesn't have that much time to react to Odrich. So we could have played Odrich this turn, then swung with him next turn, which is what's going to happen anyway. But this way he doesn't know that Odrich is in my hand. He doesn't have a chance to predict what's going to happen. He might think I've got Aronas? Something? I think by now he probably knows that if I had removal I'd have used it, because I like to get rid of his things and let me swing in. He's going to add more mana. What is happening? Oh, Tamiyo, he's going to tap down, isn't he? If he taps down my creatures, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Nope, he's going to tick it up. Okay. He's going to swing in. Yep, he knows I can't kill it. He's saving the Servant, so he wants the Servant alive, because I could double block and trade for a Servant, but I'm not going to do a 2-for-1 for a Servant with Conduit. He's got enough ways to produce mana at this point. And turn 7, we've got 2 1-drops on the field. An Odrich in hand. Okay, Deck and Stone. That's a 4th copy of Deck and Stone this game. That is completely fine, I guess. There's a lot of things I'd have rather seen than Deck and Stone. But let's drop Odrich. He's only got 1 red mana up, so he can shock something, I guess. Let's tap the Bloodlust. So we can't kill either of his Planeswalkers. Not in one fell swoop, anyway. So, which one's the more dangerous? I think we go for Chandra just because she can minus and kill Odrich, and we need Odrich on the field. So we... What's happening? Oh, he's got 2 mana because of the Servant. And there's the Harness Lightning. That's... Oh, that's a beating. That's a whooping. That was a... I mean, I don't think that was a misplay, because there really wasn't much I could have done. I mean, I could have taken an extra turn, Deck and Stone the Servant, so he couldn't do that, I guess, next turn. But I think at this point we just gotta admit defeat, really. Naya Stompy not getting it done against whatever this is, which now I'm entirely certain this isn't Aetherworks Marble, because if it was, we'd have seen one. He's going to cast Harness Lightning, take out Topplegeist. Yeah, that's... It seems like our opponent's playing a somewhat janky deck too. They're not that janky, because it's got the shell of a tier 1 deck that he's just done weird things with. A lot of Planeswalkers, 4-color Planeswalkers. Well, that doesn't do much. Let's Deck and Stone the Servant. He's tapped down, he can't do anything about that. He gets a 4th clue. Wait. 4th clue? Is that all 4 of our Deck and Stones? I haven't really been paying attention. I guess we leave Bloodlust inside her back. Hope that he doesn't have any removal in his hand, so that when he swings in this turn, I can Blossoming Defense, block and kill his Whirl of Virtuoso. Oh, there's a second Whirl of Virtuoso. Damn. Yeah, turn 9, we are way past this deck's place that it likes to be in. So we're gonna declare the block. Say okay. Oh, okay. Apparently, I don't get a chance to do things before damage. Alright. Whatever. Should probably set that up in my settings so that it stops before damage on my turn. Figured it would just be like, it would give me another like opportunity to do stuff. You know, would have been nice. Oh, that's not pretty. He's got more than lethal on board. Yeah, I think we just scoop this up, don't we? Yeah. So that was Naya Stompy getting its ass whooped. Let's draw some cards. See what. Oh yeah, we weren't getting what we needed. No Ronuses in sight. There's a Ronus all the way down there. We were not gonna win that. All right. Well, until next time. Have a good day.